Perfect. So, yeah, Iski, how's it going? How have you been finding the last few months?
Yeah, interesting times. I've been really lucky. I mean, I'm pretty grateful for the choice I've been able to make to be based on the West Coast and by the sea. And, yeah, that's kind of always been my measure for success, is how close to the sea can I get with whatever I'm doing, whatever job I take. And, life's always been designed around the sea. So times like this, I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Have you been keeping busy with like hiking and surfing and all that kind of stuff? Or have you just been plotting and planning for the next few months?
Yeah, a lot of just, kind of getting back to basics, really. Where I live at the moment is in Mayo, just outside Westport or near Lewisburg. And my boyfriend and his brother are going to start a market garden during lockdown, and so I've been learning a thing or two about how to grow stuff. They'd already planned to do it, but it seemed like interesting timing as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, just been surfing and discovering, like most people, discovering kind of parts of like the coastline, even within 2 kilometers that I'd never been to before. So that's been fun. Yeah.
I was going to say, like, you're probably the most outdoorsy person I know. It's like a competition between, I think, you and like Claire Sheridan, like the two of you. I'm like, I can't.
Oh, wow.
I'll stick indoors in Netflix for both of you. Like, it's fine. But like, have you been discovering any like wildernesses or forestry that you'd never have before, or even learning new hobbies or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, well, I've been discovering new woodlands really nearby here. Never been to new swimming spots. Doing a lot of swimming, like a lot of people. It's been interesting to see the pull the water has had on people. Hearing lots of stories about that. What else have I been up to? Yeah, and then just learning lots about growing food. Mostly thanks to my boyfriend Neil. Yeah.
All very super sustainable. I suppose talk to me a little bit about like kind of surfing and kind of blue therapy. Like how did you manage to find your way into like surfing in the wild and things like that? So like, were you always into it when you were younger?
So it's interesting. Yeah, for me with surfing, I've been at it since before I can remember. So probably standing on a surfboard since I was about 4 years of age, at least. So for me, yeah, it's been this constant force and a really positive one in my life to have that connection with the outdoors and something like the sea as well. It's such a interesting environment to be quite literally immersed in. Mm-hmm. And then I competed. Oh, you're getting the sound effects in the background. We also have roosters and hens, and we just got 4 turkeys, so that'll be interesting. But back to the surfing, I think for me, I competed as well for the better part of my life, from when I was 12 years of age. I was on the Irish surf team. But surfing, don't mind the rooster. God, he always does that whenever I have a call. But surfing for me has always been, I think, a bit more than that. And I've been interested in how, with traveling with it so much from a young age, it's been a really interesting medium to kind of connect with other people across cultures. And then I think probably the earliest experience I have of recognizing this sea is a place that's can be healing and therapeutic is probably when I was 10 years old, and in Donegal, I think they still do, Chernobyl Children's Project was involved with bringing kids over to stay in Donegal during summer months with families, and just to actually get that kind of nature fix and clean air. And I remember they came down to Rasnala to surf for the first time. And for me as a 10-year-old, just like, a total like little surf rat living on the beach, constantly. and having grown up with this real relationship with the sea and understanding everything, I could about it, to meet other kids my age from somewhere else who were seeing the sea for the first time, kind of blew my mind, just to see the effect it had on them, and the experience of kind of, getting into the sea and surf for the first time, and the transformation in such a short period of time in terms of mood and energy, and how, initially how really withdrawn or cautious